Hello, y'all. Well, as you can see from the title and description, art is freedom. I am a creator. Hashtag live painting. So, anyway, if anybody wants to join in here, let me know. So, need just a second here. Okie dokie. Okay, maybe I may have to cut my fan off here just a second here. Okie dokie. That's better. Little delay here. So, just a sec. That video is not. Come on now. Okay, there. Thank you. Okie dokie. Probably get a little hot here, but oh well. I know it's bad feedback there when that's on, so I gotta make sure not to use my. See, I'm using the ashtray, but I got that as my anyway. I almost did it again. Okie dokie. Get this straight here. Okay. Let me just a second here. I got to pick something in here. I can't do much on this old computer here, so anyway. But yeah, if seen the show yesterday about and the video I done earlier about how the one yesterday how our experiences and environment shape who we are when we're a child and as an adult. But as an adult, you choose what shapes you and stuff. So make sure it's something positive. And anyway, like I said, I can't do much on this old computer, so I gotta do it here on my phone. Really annoying. So, but like I said, anybody wants to join in really quick and talk about what you do artistic wise or whatever. Just let me know. I'll pop the thing there in the chat. That's so annoying. I'm so sorry. And looks like I lost everybody. You got the patience to wait 30 seconds. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and copy this. Shit. I didn't know that would open up a window. I had to Mm-hmm. Damn it. Whatever. Okay. All right. Here, I'll go ahead. Put that there and be ready to enter it. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, we'll take it this way. Hey there, Care. Hope everything's well for you there, and everybody else that might watch later or whatever. Here, so there, I'll go ahead and pop that in there. You know, be in the cameraman box and stuff. No funny stuff, y'all. So, well, you know that. Anyway, y'all know what I mean by funny stuff. Little games people like to play on here. So, anyways, okie dokie. I'm wishing I hadn't squirted that purple out yet and used this one. So, here we go. I'm mixing the colors here. I'm doing this anyway. I'm just gonna do it. Okie dokie. Where's my green? There. I need some. This is really runny. I don't know what happened to it. It was like that when I bought it. It's see here. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be thick. Okay. Now, instead of using the sponges, I'm gonna use actual brushes. But anyway, I may switch in the middle. I did with the last one. Okay. Here we go. Maybe yellow. There you go. Yellow. Oh man. All right, then. I'm gonna get going in just a sec, y'all. Okay. Shit. Yeah. Like I was saying about how you put your heart and your soul and you put a part of yourself into this and your emotions it goes on that as well as picking up from other places. This is anyway. I can do it. Okay. And there's the link in the thing there if you want anybody here. So all right, man. I'm just going to do it. And shut up. Okay. All right. Man. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Okay. Turn it back. I'm sorry. Anyway. Okay. Make sure the right color first. All right. Okay. Hey, Annie. What you doing? You're supposed to be at school. Just kidding. I don't care. I know school sucks. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We'll see. That's what I'm saying. I know you're in class. Oh, you know what's funny? You know, you have I'm doing this at like 1 o'clock in the day. I know it's odd time and stuff, but you know how the Google, not Google, YouTube, Google algorithms work and stuff. They like to hide these type of things from people. These positive things, positive broadcasts that people have like me. You know, hey, how do you like my new avatar? If it's showing up, is it? It's not showing up on my end, but I really like that. Anyway, I meant to ask you that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah, they have this kind of stuff. Um, okay, we'll add another thing there. If you don't see me finish it, Annie, you'll see it when you get home. Hey, dude, how's it going? That's close to that. Almost read. Thanks, dude. Can you see? I'm alive, hanging in there for another day. Same here, yeah. Hanging in here. Uh, oh man, that sucks, dude. Everything broke. But you bought it by auction. That sucks. Yeah, it's an upside down heart. Looks like it's not colored in all the way, but it is. It's the glare from the lamp. There. I see something I should have picked there before I did that. So, dirt. Round it out there. Belly, you scared me. What are you doing? Ah, ah, damn it. Yeah. She does this at the most worst time, don't you, cat? That's my job. Thank you. Not the cat. Silly cat. A pink pineapple. Oh man. Pink pineapple. I don't like pineapples. They do. You know, she does. Kids do. Yeah. Cat. Look at her. She's licking my arm. Silly girl. Silly girl. Silly girl. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cat. Damn it. So cute. Oh, dang it. Bella, move. Yes, cats always have trouble with humans in their way. They do. Like, I'm not in your way. You're in my way. Whatever you're doing is in my way. Even if you're walking, you're in my way. Even though I'm laying in the middle of the walkway, you're in the way, not me. And just look at you like you're crazy. Yeah, damn it. Okay. Ow. Okay, Annie. Okie dokie. Ow. Ow. What you doing, cat? Now it's orange. Not pink. Actually, that was magenta. Not pink. Same thing, pretty much. Yeah, I know it. Okay. I gotta let that dry a minute. So, Kitty, you gotta move a minute. You can come back in a minute. No, you can't get up there, honey. Um, anyway. Um, what else? I can say that with that dry a little bit there. About another hour and a half. Shit. You forgot how to use the Google Hangout app. Yeah. I know. When I was doing these on Bella, when I was doing these on my tablet, yeah, that was, yeah, it was so awkward and weird. I've never done that before. Thank you, lovely color. Thank you. I hate the light so bright. Hopefully the color's coming in okay. Is it? Or am I blocking it there? Blocking the glare. There. There we go. There. Okay. Anyway. Man, I wish that would quit popping up. Stop it. I will install you later. Remind me. Yeah, it will stop coming up if I would actually click it and say, yes, install. I don't know yet. It's just whatever. I mean, it's like I said there at the beginning, you paint what you feel, do what you feel. Yeah. Like right now, it's like, no, honey. When your world gets turned upside down, type of thing. That's what's in my head here today. Well, not just today, but when your life's turned upside down and you don't know which end is up because all the things that's going on in it and stuff, and you're so confused and don't know what to do. That's where this is coming from. When you're kind of lost, but you're not, if that makes sense. You're kind of in between. You know what you want to do, but you just you get lost in other things, and you get lost in them, and you just get sidetracked, and act like you forget what you were doing. You get sidetracked and stuff, and it just holding you back from doing what you need to do, and what you want to do, what you're supposed to do. And I see that more and more. Not with myself and others. As well. Here and here. They're so. I don't know. Hey, Firecat. It's like you not just that, but when you avoid things and stuff and that you can't deal with, you think you can't deal with, but you can deal with it, type of thing. You just don't want to be bothered with it. Right now, so you push it to the side. That's kind of like what this is about here, and trying to get it to come together, I guess, if you will. Get your shit together, get your shit straight. Stop worrying about shit that ain't important. Because that's really y'all know what's important. Friends, family, people you care about. That's the most important thing. Drama shit that goes on here. he did this, they did that. Shit, we were talking about yesterday. Still going on. But yet, people come on here and they don't want to be bothered with people that actually care. They come on here to fucking, to play, talk shit, that kind of shit, you know. But hey, that's their loss. They want to, spend their time, wasted whatever, doing those things instead of actually interacting with people that give a shit about them. It's really frustrating, but there ain't nothing you can do about it. That's up to them as the individual. They're letting these things shape who they are, and that's really sad. Like I said, you can't do nothing about it. Except for the individual to see that on their own. So, anyway, back at it here. Okay. I didn't get none of that. Yeah, I did. And it's like not even. I didn't try to type on use it. Okay, to those close friends out there, y'all know my door's always open, so to speak, to y'all close friends. It's okay, Bill. All right. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay. Can't hear you.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can barely hear you. I have my volume down too low. Let's see. Gas Mask says it's easy to fear that success will create greater responsibilities, which can feel like burdens such as fame. It's strange that what seems good can just end up being overcomplicated and stressy. Like, yeah, I guess they do. Yeah. But you know, that easy life. If I wish I could think of that Van Gogh quote.
It would be a bummer. You need that.
Yeah.
You need that stress, that push back.
Yeah.
If it was easy, you wouldn't even like it. If somebody gave you something, a shiny car, you gotta earn it yourself, make it yourself.
It's no wonder there's a lot of people on here that's unhappy and shit because
that's of
life is complicated and it's stressful.
Yeah.
You
gotta get trenching, muddy and bloody and cut up, but when you're done, you're strong and you can do anything. I have a story just yesterday. This car had broke down in the road and it was in the ditch and it was blocking the traffic, and 3 people were trying to push it out of the way. And so we pulled over and my husband told me, stay in the car. So he's over there trying to help push, and they didn't even move it a foot. And I'm sitting there and I'm just mad. So I just got out and ran. And I said, let me push. And there was barely any room for me to fit. And I mean, I've touched that car and it just shot like a rocket. And they all just looked at me like, who the hell are you? But, you build up your body to where, you feel good. You're like Superman. When my son steps in the gym, every machine in there, he maxes out the weights. Every machine. I mean, the gym is almost useless to him. We have to find a better one. So you just go for it, And
that's like I was trying to think of that quote, the Van Gogh quote. It's I think it's something like the path made that one path, the easy path may be easy, but the path may be easy, but there no flowers grow on it.
Yeah.
So you're going to miss out on
the flowers are off the road.
You're going to miss so many beautiful things if you shut that stuff out of your life there.
That easy.
Says here, thank you, Debbie. Nothing in life. I'm sorry, I can't read this. Nothing in life worthwhile is easy. Hard work on something you love can be a beautiful thing. That's so true. Thank you, Debbie. It is. And
I mean, emotions are emotions. I mean, just good or bad, you just learn to live in them. You experience both, but just don't, it's temporary.
Some just don't want the aggravation and frustration because their life's already acting enough, but, that's life,
Part of life. Yeah.
Part of life. You're going to have to fucking grow some balls and fucking deal with it, Don't sit there and bitch and complain and shit and put down on other people and shit and make them feel like shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And even expect to be given something and maybe give thanks in return. I mean, that's ridiculous.
You may not even be doing that to you may not even do, to make yourself feel better. You may be doing it for other reasons. You just, people are
self-improvement.
It could be a number of things, but that's what people think of right off the bat. Oh, they're doing that, to make themselves feel big and bad, and stuff like that. But it could be something totally opposite. of
Yeah,
what you
it's a
think. You
fine
just
line
don't
of
know.
inspiring or showing off. You know, how
Yeah,
do you inspire and,
exactly.
say, look what I built, look what I made, but without showing off. So it is
Right.
kind of delicate.
Yes, yes, it is. Uh,
But I mean,
true. Yeah.
like for instance, a lot of people are like, money, 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 and I can't,
Yes,
I
thank you.
physically can't work that hard. Well, right
It's
now there's like miniatures you can do for like $40. You can get a kit, but if that kit's complete, you can sell it for $1,000 or
yeah.
$2,000. And
Well, it ain't
physically,
even about
you're dealing with
the
tiny
money.
little things on a desk, pretty much,
It
the
ain't the
same
money.
thing as a computer.
It ain't the money. It ain't the money there,
No,
but
but
see,
that's what
that's
I
something
hear
that
what's
don't do.
whining about.
If you can balance it, like how money problems have destroyed the what
Yeah,
would have been beautiful relations otherwise. Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. And
It's no
Debbie, we are not
different.
what we say. We are not what we say we are. We are what we do. Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes, we
yes.
are what we do. So
Physically, yeah.
that's hey, wake up, everybody.
Yeah.
We are what we do.
Show what you do, not
Uh,
just sit there and whine, you know.
yeah. How many responsibilities are you willing to take on? Yeah, that's true.
I'll take on the
Too,
world,
gas.
but that's me. I'm crazy. But that's where we get into trouble.
But that's like, like I'm gonna go back to what Debbie said. We are not what we say we are. We are what we do. Sometimes people do things, and it reflects badly on them. But that's not who they really are as a person. But that's what you see reflected in what they're doing. They
Yeah.
may not even. They may not even be a bad person.
No, we all go
I'm sure we've
through
all
ups and
experienced this and
downs,
stuff. But
and we
that's
vent.
something people needs to really think you're an asshole.
Hmm.
That what
Yeah.
does that say? How you feel?
Well, yeah, you have to
That
look.
says a lot about how you feel about yourself if you're calling
Yeah.
yourself an asshole.
Hmm.
It's I really feel bad. It makes me sad, that kind of stuff, when I see it.
Well, sadly, we have a
Especially from
bunch
people
of
who know.
psychologically injured people. We were all injured as children. It seems
Yeah,
like a lot of us in here, and that's the hardest, to fix.
yeah,
So we just need to like take a deep breath and be patient with each other, and then try
right.
to give each other a turn to state, because an argument will start over off like one little word, but they won't let them explain the whole thing
Miscommunication.
out. So yeah, let
Yeah,
one person
miscommunication.
explain, then the other person explain, and then try to meet in the middle.
Think think before you act.
Yeah,
Think before you act.
yeah,
That's the most important thing.
the trick.
People fly off the handle at anything, any little thing they might see you do, they think's wrong,
Yeah.
but before they even talk to you. And that's where a lot of problems come from, and a lot of friendships get broken up and stuff. It's because of miscommunications where the other person can't
Well,
with
too
the other
much
person.
emotion
That's
is involved.
if I it's
Oh yeah. No,
really frustrating. It's really
we can't control each other, and we all have
hard.
our problems, and we all get on each
Yeah.
other's nerves.
But like I
We
said,
get on ourselves nerves. So that's,
when
it's
somebody
like,
says, hey, I'm here if you need me,
yeah.
say, right?
Well, what if they don't need nobody?
Y'all close friends on here, y'all know that I'm here if you need
Yeah.
me. And I know the same, but when somebody
Yeah.
says I'll be there, if you need
It's
me, and then they totally cut you off.
Well, then they didn't need you.
You,
They're
no, no,
self-sufficient, or they antisocial.
no. Listen, no. It's quite
That's
the
poisoning
opposite.
somebody.
It's quite the
It's like,
it's quite the it's quite the opposite.
no,
They know.
it's
No,
contractual relationships, two
that's what I'm
parties,
saying. No, they're saying they do need you, but they can't deal with it right now. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying.
Well, yeah, that happens
It's
too.
not contractual. It's just that they can't handle that right now.
Yeah.
They can't be there for you right now. They don't want you to be there for them because they're in some place they don't want you to be, type of thing. But, you know, who are they to decide that for you?
Well,
that's what's really fucking frustrating for me when people do that, because you don't fucking know. I may know what you don't know unless you fucking tell somebody.
But you don't know either. You have to let them do what they want to do.
It's not our job to others are doing right or wrong. It's our job to focus on what we ourselves do, whether we are empowering ourselves and others. Yeah, that's true. I ain't do that. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, that's something that's really frustrating. When
look, if I get locked up with a person and I am so emotional that if I know if I try to talk to them, I'll just not be able to, then I have to hide myself. You know, everybody's different. So if somebody is hiding themselves, it's for a reason. And
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. But that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. But say, you know, like you say,
but we're here for everybody.
That's like I was saying. Who are they to decide that for you?
Well, what are they deciding for you?
Oh, good God. I ain't going to go over again. Just forget it.
The fact that what? Okay, I'm sorry.
If you can't handle what they're going through, is what I said.
Yeah. Well,
who are they to decide that? They don't know if you've been through similar things before, you know.
Well, you're coming from the empathetic healer position, and you feel like you can take the stress off of somebody and calm them down. That's
not that. That ain't what I'm meaning. I'm just meaning, friend. Yeah. You know, that's something we all need to do.
Yeah. Well, we all need to take the stress off each other. And how you do that is, first, we have to act appropriate, not crazy. And then second, don't attack the people we're talking to and be nice to them.
Yeah.
And so we all need to work on that. Me especially.
Right. Everybody. Not just you. Everybody.
I mean, the reason I'm in this, you know, so-called quasi-truther community is it's an anti-social community, and I feel at home. But then some people come in here for the social part, and other communities are more friendly and social. So then
it's not that it's anti-social. It's not that it's anti-social.
It attracts.
It is social. It is a social thing. But yeah, you know, like we was talking about the other night, you got all these groups on here and stuff. That's the antisocial part. When people get grouped up into groups, that's when they start. That's when they start disassociating with those.
Yeah.
With others. That's when they start doing that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, come on, man, for real.
Yep.
This is ridiculous, the shit on here, you know. That's like people always say, well, you know, there's like people here as there used to be, and people's like, I wonder why. Do you not see why? Now, we see why. I see why, you know.
I'm crazy.
No.
I came in. Sorry. Hold on. I'm taking my medicine. I'll be better in 2 seconds. It's true.
It's complicated. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Chemicals.
It's I don't know, man. It's just, it drives me nuts, you know. It drives me nuts.
What? That we're not having a big party and the world isn't saved?
No, the shit that goes on here, you know, it's like,
well, who cares?
You know, like
that's
it's not that.
Stuff is for. It's addicting, trauma-based stuff.
No, I ain't want to talk about. Talking about how people come on here. They say they want freedom from the government and stuff. Like I talked about yesterday, and how people comes on here and, you know, the drama. You know, they get into the drama and at each other, and and this person did this, that person did that, and we're going to get you. We're going to get you.
That's chemical reaction.
That's like I said, that shows the governments of the world we can't get along with each other. So
we all need anger management class.
We all just need to smoke a joint and chill the fuck out. That's what we need.
I think everybody's on way too many drugs in here, and they don't know basic
like I said,
anger management techniques.
No, don't even bring drugs into it, because that's not even.
That's just masking it. You're not dealing with the core issue. That's as old as the hills.
Not drugs. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about without that. People are complicated without that stuff. Anyway, and it's not what makes people. That's not what makes people.
That in the mix.
That's not what makes people. That's not what makes people come on here and do that. It's they come here for fun, not to learn anything. They just come on here to
mess up. To mess up friendships and do all kinds of
exactly.
Gaslight. All kinds of fun things you can do in here. You get creative.
It's not fun. That's not fun though. That's not fun though.
Making a fun house, of course.
Let me say what Debbie said here. What makes the so-called truther community seem antisocial is that they have taken on a mantle of superiority, focusing on judging others rather than on learning and self-improving. That's why I like so many other communities of YouTube, communities that focus on learning specific subjects of knowledge. People in these other communities focus on self-improvement, and their chats are so empowering, drama-free, and have an atmosphere of warmth. Yes, I agree.
That's it.
That's so true.
These
groups on here, they're not about empowering you and you to make yourself better. I can name off a list of fucking groups already.
Yeah. I mean, who cares what the truth is? Just go do something. They just care
about the next drama and who they're going to go after next and who they're going to destroy. And, because you did this to me and that to that person. Yeah, that's bad and everything, but what are you reflecting out into the world? You're reflecting crap.
Well, if you're pumping out video, so-called truth, you're just the same as mainstream freaking media. Just the distraction of blah, blah, blah. If you do research on, it should take you 3 months to put out a video. You dug in deep and you did a lot of work and put together a good piece of work to explain something. But that takes 3 months by yourself.
Not necessarily 3 months.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
I have support in the background.
Creating, like my thing says, I'm a creator. We're all creators.
Yeah.
What are you creating out there? Are you creating a pile of shit? Or are you creating something worth looking at? I'll sit and look at a pile of shit.
The camera?
I don't want to look at a pile of shit, do you?
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't want to read your shirt.
Hey, okay, gas mask absorbed fame trolling is always going to be an issue on YouTube. Even in the preparedness community. That's true. Yeah. I'm talking about that too, and I'm talking about other things, other reasons people do that too. Just to I don't know how to do it, just for the fuck of it. How's you gonna say it? Because they can't deal with anything else other than that when they come on here. They just want to do that shit. They don't care about the fame and shit.
Well, if you're not in control of your life, you're gonna want to control other people.
Yeah, it's like on here. I don't get that many views anymore, and I don't give a shit. But I'm still gonna do this for a while at least. Because
I like bitching.
I don't know. You feel like this, to get your message out and let others have them to get together there and talk there. And thank you guys. The other stuff is conspiratainment for views. Yes, that's And Debbie, real knowledge is hard won, earned through hard work. Yeah. And like people think you're just going to hand it to them on a silver platter. It don't work that way.
Yeah.
It's blood, sweat, and tears goes into a lot of the stuff
Debbie
that I do.
Pointed out that
more tears than anything. So,
and Debbie pointed out in here, 99% of the information in here is false. You have to dig around, figure out the 1% that's real, and to do that, you got to, test it, learn it, and that's where the hard work comes in. Yeah. So 99% of the stuff on this computer is bullshit. People are like, well, I don't need to know anything. I just Google it. No, that's not how it works. I mean, of course, you use Google for your everyday practical, this is broke. How do I fix it? Where do I buy the part? But come on, people.
This is what I came, like I said yesterday, I came on here to learn and to meet people that felt the same way I did about the word. And I felt that, But other people, like we said, they don't come on here for that. They come on here to fuck off, and shit. They ain't here to make real connections with people and stuff.
They don't want their brains working.
They want to expand their minds. They don't want to be a better human being. They want to bring others down and shit all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the shit talk here, but it's the truth, More and more every day I see that on here. That's why, you see a lot of people leave because it's just the same old regurgitated shit. They don't even put no heart into what they're doing, and it comes through in their work. Like you said, when they pump out 3 or 4 videos a day, and it's like, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just fear stuff like, the news. Except
not just fear shit.
Yeah.
Drama shit. It is unimportant. What is really important is, like Debbie said here in the chat, they're empowering each other and improvement, self-improvement.
Calming each other down.
Right.
Except I function on war, but that's me.
No, don't. Come. Anyway.
Your heart is upside down and on fire, spewing out black. Yes. Things are taking a nosedive.
That's not spewing. That's going in it. That's going in it. That ain't coming out of it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The darkness is
on fire. That set it on fire, whatever it is.
The darkness is leaving, and your heart flipped and is on fire.
It's not the darkness. It's not the darkness.
Okay. I will not interpret your paintings anymore.
Everything YouTube is a joke.
Everybody's a critic. Yeah, the 4 paintings I did at my house, according to my family, they suck, except the Titanic one, but I had to redo it a little bit because it did not make sense. I had to add a little bit of lighting on the side of the ship and more lighting up in the sky to make it more. Well, I've never been out on ships, and he has, so he knew what it would look like. So then he calmed down after I fixed it. And then he said the smokestacks were crooked, so I had to show him the picture where, in real life, the smokestacks are at an angle.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I looked at the picture and took it exact. But he loved the water. But yeah, I need to do one painting. I don't know what I want to do.
Debbie says that some folks think they can offer specific knowledge. That's not possible until you can eliminate those points of so-called knowledge that, in fact, are not true. In fact, or can you see the true pattern that emerges from the points of knowledge that are left? That true pattern is the wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so
it's the patterns and the chaos. You want to, they want us to think inside the box, but you need boundaries. be quiet. The boundaries are a weird ass shape, but if you can see the patterns that form the boundaries, that in nature's will give you hints, this, that, that's where we need to be looking at, nature's boundaries and how it works with electricity and magnetics. And, it's very complex and nobody's even looking at it. And they want us in this artificial black and white on a piece of paper in a freaking box thinking. And that's just slavery. We need to bust out and blend with nature and be free, and then abundance comes. More food, more materialism than you ever need if they just left us alone and let us burn. It's the paper chains. Burn all the paper. The paper is what's telling us we can't grow vegetables in our front yard. We can't harvest rainwater. Burn those pieces of paper. Leave us alone and let us blend with nature. It's real simple. And quit poisoning us. When you boil water, you add a tiny bit of salt. It boils faster. Now they're cooking us in 5G. Sprinkle a little aluminum dust on us. It sinks into our whole bodies. You put a foil in a microwave oven, you see sparks fly. They're sprinkling us with aluminum dust and cooking us in Wi-Fi right now while the truthers are dancing around being yo-yos. I'm going to have another sip of energy drink now.
And now that was our bit of fear porn there, people.
We're going to fry!
that saying, think outside the box. I fucking hate that saying.
Yeah, I hate that. But you need boundaries.
You're done putting yourself in a fucking box and limiting yourself on what you can do. When you label doing, you're putting yourself in that. I can only do this, and I can't associate. And I can't. I'm labeled as this, so I can't associate with none of these people.
Yeah, you're put in a box. Yeah,
their construct.
Boundaries go all over the place. It doesn't have a shape. It's it's how you organize chaos. It's how you make sense of chaos. It's how life came out of chaos. And, that's what we need to focus on.
Chaos? I'm sorry.
I like that how you did it black and the gray.
What's that?
I like how you did that black and the gray.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I need some more white. I had gray, but this does a lot better like that.
Well, sometimes the colors really don't show true through a camera, but it looks great.
Yeah. It is great. Yeah,
it is. Okay.
And then there's going to be blue somewhere. People want to drama life on it. Gives them, I guess it gives them a purpose. Guy says that probably, he's a fucking. I ain't even gonna say. I ain't judging him, but he does put out a lot of bad shit that it causes people to, kill themselves and shit. That's the kind of shit you want to avoid. People like him.
I don't know him.
Don't even fucking look him up.
Oh, I don't need bad influences.
Hell no. No, you would make you go off the handle on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch him now and mimic him.
Oh my God, shut up.
Let's party.
No.
No. I just watched the squirrels. Oh, I talked to a deer yesterday, and it talked to me for a long time.
What were you taking with that?
I didn't have my camera. The one time I'm talking to a deer, never mind.
I know how you feel.
It happened.
Yeah. You've seen they're
everywhere.
Yeah. and geese. And
It'll talk to me
geese.
again.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. I made a new sport, kayak fossil hunting trips.
That sounds fun.
Yep, it is. I'm looking for a trilobite. My life will be complete.
Thought you said trilobite. That's Hellraiser.
Just something that looks like a cockroach.
But I
want one. Someone found one in Tennessee, so they got to be here. They probably crawled all over the place.
Yeah.
I keep just finding spirals. I guess life originated in spirals or either the fan shapes or snakes. Right. I've investigated it. In crystals. There's life in crystals, but I've been fossil hunting, and that's all I'm finding is how life started. Fans,
hang on,
snakes,
here,
and spirals.
There, yes, actually, I have thought about putting my paintings on T-shirts. But see, I got these things to print out the things, to put on, to print the pattern out, and you iron it on or whatever. But my computer's down. And this one is slow as shit, so.
Well, you can, T-shirt places, you can just send them any
old. I know. I wanted to try it myself.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it'd be better if you did it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm working on that, and also the magnetic canvases as well. Cool. That would be really neat. I'll be right back. I gotta do something really. Stop talking.
I can never talk by myself. Shit.
Come on, man.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the chat and look at a face. Okay, Debbie, I can't do it. Oh, agate hunting on the beach in Oregon. I've been finding big chunks of agate. That's there's this rock that's the state rock of Missouri that looks like agate. Oh, Galena. I'm about to go to Galena, and I bought like an acre of land on Galena that I haven't even been to. I've owned it for years, and I have a renter on it, but I need to visit it. But anyway, Galena is a real cool crystal that they make metal or bullets or something out of, but it's really cool. And I want to find, I'm going to go, and there's all kinds of really cool rocks there. I'm going to go rock hunting there too. What we're going to do is build a house. We got this pontoon boat for $3,000 with a trailer, which was a really good deal. But we're going to build a houseboat on it. And we're going to take a river trip from where I am here to up there. And it's probably a 10-hour trip. It's a long, long trip. But that's going to be cool as shit. And then I'll go rock hunting. But also there should be like lots of slate around here with real good fish fossils, small, like 3 or 4 inch long. I haven't found one, but they're around Eureka Springs, and I want to go hunting there.
Cool.
It doesn't matter how many people are watching, how much you talk.
He knows that. But it's funny. There's probably more than 2 watching.
Do you want 200 people?
That's just what they say. That's just what they tell you.
But I don't like people.
You could go back to your saying, and it'll say, however, you had 30 views. If there was only 2 people watching, how could I have 30 views? See, it lies. YouTube lies.
Well, there's probably
just people in there. Beautiful.
Wait a minute, I'm in here.
Debbie says she uses it a lot in her jewelry art. Cool.
I'm in here. Let me see if I'm in here.
You are in here.
Look, I'm in there.
I don't have my music running, so it ain't me. So, yeah, there's 5.
I count 4, and it says 2. They're lying.
Well, see, I think my daughter was at school. She was commenting, but she had to leave. So,
Yeah, I need a rock tumbler. I need all kinds of like the rock cutting stuff. Well, where Debbie lives, they have amethyst. But yeah, I guess I have to go rock traveling.
I love amethyst.
But yeah, there's all kinds of cool tools, and then turn it into jewelry.
Mm.
Too many rocks.
You have too many. You can never have too many rocks. My little one, man, I would go to wash clothes, man, and I would have to be sure to check her pockets for that reason. She was always bringing in rocks. She'd see a rock, it was pretty, and she'd put it in her pocket and forget about it.
And then
it
when
would
you're
get
in a
washed.
kayak, you can't really fill your kayak with too many rocks, so you're not going to make it home.
I got to get a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Well, my grandfather, when he was a kid, he had the Aggie marbles. And then he was so upset that his parents threw them away when he went off to college. That's the worst thing you could do. He always, yeah. So there wasn't many toys back then, so the prized Aggie marbles were one of them.
Jewel tool to shape it. Oh, jewel tool. Yeah. I think I remember you saying about that.
There's all kinds of cool stuff. Well, I need to set up a little workshop.
I actually, last week, I almost got a wood burner.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can engrave wood, but I'll probably get that. I'll probably get that maybe next payday or something and try it out. Because I got some wood blocks here behind me on my desk here to do on.
Yeah.
So,
that's how
I said, oh my God, that looks so fun.
Yeah.
But it can burn you too. So you have to be careful.
Yeah, there's all wood burning, art, and there's tons of stuff you can do. You can put the rocks in the wood and make a cool design.
Tell that to my stuffed garage. The cardboard rock's gone.
Send me the rocks. It cost thousands to send it in the mail.
Oh my God. I was going to send a package here about a month ago today, but it was too heavy to send, so
yeah,
I'm having to repackage it and stuff, and I'll have to send it separate. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got the money to now, so broke pretty much. What I got left is got to go for gas in that gas hog truck.
Yeah. I have zero nada plan today. Damn it.
I was supposed to do something today and I didn't remember it till a few minutes ago. I'm like, oh shit. He's going to kick my ass. My boy. I'm like, oh, I can get it done before he gets home.
Well, you had 2 shows in a row.
Don't forget. One of them fucking days, the last week or two. You ever feel like I say in my one video, you feel like putting your fist through the wall?
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yep. That's
not actually how you get so frustrated with things, and you just and shit, and you just want to, go in the middle of the woods and just scream and punch a tree or something.
No, don't punch a tree.
Not punch a tree. You know what I'm saying. You don't want to hurt nothing. You just want to let out your frustration.
Or a pillow.
I don't want to bust my pillow.
You can't bust a pillow. I will demonstrate me punching a pillow.
Anyway.
Ever since I got the kayak, it's wonderful because you're just back, forth, and it's like you're punching. And if you punch for 3 or 4 hours straight, you get it out of your system and you're calm as a cucumber. And your reward from all that punching is to drag that 100-pound thing up a hill.
Well, this frustration, I don't think anything can get it out right now. I can try, but it's just, it's things beyond your control.
Part of life.
It's the things beyond your control you can't do nothing about, and you just want to.
Well, you just
want to
tune it out and focus on what you can. That's where you self-improve. Exactly. And then that other stuff you can't control doesn't bother you because you've self-improved. You got it going on. You woke up. Any problem you come across, you can fix yourself. You don't need somebody else to fix it for you.
Right.
Or to validate you or anything. Because you know it.
It ain't nothing
Does anybody need to tell you?
I do need a punching bag, yes. I've got a dartboard. I've got a dartboard, but I broke too many darts, so I'm trying not to break left. So I should get a punching bag.
Get more darts. Punching bags are good. Actually, there's one laying out in the road. My husband just picked one up from a garage sale.
Cool.
But I can't punch. Because my finger's stuck. I can't even bend my finger. If I bend it, it's just extreme pain. It's stuck. Yeah. So I can't punch. I would literally have to get my finger chopped off so I could punch again. I've considered it. But then I run a robot finger. With a laser.
Laser contacts.
And then I don't have to punch.
I've seen that.
When you skillfully fry somebody's eyebrows off without hurting their skin, they get the point and leave you alone. They don't want you to go any further. Oh, that's just my imagination popped up and went wild. Shut up, imagination!
It does help to get good feedback from someone who cares. Who cares, though. That's true, guys. And when you're getting negative from people, that care. They say they care, but they care. But like I said, there's many reasons why people do that to you. Maybe they think it'll motivate you more. Or think they're a bad person or something.
That's a normal technique.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what the person's gone through, and if the person's already been through that technique a billion times and it hasn't worked and they see through it and they get even more mad, but you would have to talk to the person to figure that out.
Right. Which, like I said, communication.
Yeah, but then you don't want to dump all the fucking bullshit that you had to go through. Then you're traumatizing that person. You have to suck it up and keep some shit to yourself.
People come on here and they say things to you and not thinking, hey, maybe I shouldn't do that to them after what the stuff, knowing what they've been through, and then you come on and you start commenting that kind of shit. And it's like, fuck, what the hell?
Well, no, when the world beats you up, that's natural.
Huh?
When the world beats you up, you beat back. That's natural. Yeah. So that's what happens is we all got psychologically traumatized. We came in here and then we're having trouble with each other.
It ain't that we're having trouble with each other. It's that some people just can't deal with shit, and they just shut it out and think, it'll be okay.
It's always okay.
You regret that one day. It'll come and bite you in the fucking ass one day. And you'll be like, oh, fuck, I should never have done that.
Yeah.
That if you need to punch all the time, then you probably need to be in a gym with it. Yeah, that's true, Debbie, but that's yes, I really, it's not this place that makes. It's
Yeah.
partly some of this place that makes me frustrated, but it's y'all know I ain't even gonna go in.
You can learn from good, you can learn from bad. And when you go through something bad, you get something good happens. You know, it's back and forth, back and forth.
When with my car breaking down, like I was telling you yesterday, had to tow it up here with the truck, right?
Yeah.
We had to buy these tow straps to go with it. They're stronger than a chain. Okay, and
yeah,
coming home there. What did I say? Was it Tuesday? And there was two elderly people. Well, the man was driving.
Yeah,
he'd run it into the ditch. There, it was on the side of the road. He'd run it into the ditch. If we hadn't bought them towing straps to tow my vehicle that had broken down, we would not have been able to pull them had my car not broken down.
Yeah, that's how I always look at when something bad happens. Yeah, something good always.
Yeah,
it's the
person knows my whole family. They know my whole family too.
Yeah,
they're 80 years old. 80 years old.
Yeah. I mean, there's two ways to learn: the hard way and the easy way. But it feels good to help people. I mean, there must have been a lot of people pulled over when that one car. I mean, so many people wanted to help. And then, in a bigger city, other people would have just drove by. But out in the country, the people are nicer.
Well, see, and another thing there too, if the police had drove by, they'd give you a ticket, even though you're on your property. The state owns so many feet to the side.
Yeah.
So. And gas mask. Ever hear about banishment spells? Pretty cool idea. People who have hurt you can be banished. They no longer exist to you, so it's healing. Yeah, that's true. I've tried that actually. It didn't work.
Who do you need banishing?
It didn't work for me when I tried doing that when I was younger and stuff. So I don't even think about it. But then there again, that's hard to do too. Not think about something. Distracting yourself.
You can banish people. I banished my mom.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Right. I don't know what the heck.
Energy.
That's true. Debbie says, "Oh, exactly, Gas. I have always said the best way to deal with an individual who is hell bent on your destruction is to ostracize, not to get down in the mud with them."
Yeah.
Right. The thing of revenge is not, it ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing like that. Nothing I need to get revenge for or nothing.
I mean, like, for instance, if I called up my mother right now, she would just cuss me out to bloody murder and tell me I'm a big fucking piece of shit and never amounted to nothing. If I called her up right now, am I a victim of my mother? Or, or should I put a spell of banishment on my mother to feel better?
You allowed that, though.
Or do I fix my mother? Do I heal my mother? Because she's fucking crazy. I got 4 emails that I won't even open, but I could send them to you, but I don't want to traumatize you.
I'm done traumatized enough.
You'll be rocking yourself back and forth, playing weird music for years.
Hey, I'm ready to do that. What are you talking about?
Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad.
Okay. I didn't just say
you have
that.
To work on your magic every day. So
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
You aren't where you came from. You aren't your genetics. And your past, anywhere you go, you can't go to your past. It doesn't exist. I mean, there's no place you can go where your past exists. So quit even looking there. It's the here and now.
Actually, it does exist in the past.
Future.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, the past does
Hey,
tell
Annie.
you what you're gonna do.
You learn from that and learn what not to do. People
Mm-hmm.
keep forgetting that. So yeah, even self included. Hell, we're human. Maybe one day y'all come on here and I won't even be here. You know, poof. Are you there?
Yep.
Hello.
Oh, I was reading the chat.
So
Psychological
yeah,
is
be poof.
magic.
Be poof. You just be gone. You won't delete nothing or anything. You'll just be poof, gone.
Yeah.
That's delete when you delete everything like that. It's just
Well, yeah,
what
you do have to
what
have
was the
some magic
what,
spells that if you
my,
get into a pattern of behavior, you have to be able to tell that spell to stop that pattern of behavior. If you keep doing something from some trauma from a long time ago. So that is a good way of looking at it. So you have to be able to come up with a saying to counteract that negative thing you're doing that resulted from something you experienced.
well, like I was saying, about deleting everything. What did you even do the shit for?
Yeah,
That's
you
why I
have to
understand
be
when people
stronger
do
than
that.
your
Why did you bother even doing any of that when you know you was just gonna delete it eventually? Everything
yeah.
you've done. That's what gets me. Well, yeah, I'm one to talk. I've deleted my profile twice, but that I had very good reason for that shit. But like I said
Well,
on that one video, what are you going to do behind? What do you, how do you want people to remember you when you're
yeah,
gone? Do you want them to remember you as an asshole
yeah.
that never helped anybody, was just lashed out at everybody? Or you want them to remember you as somebody who to help people, even if they fucked up sometimes.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect, but I don't. I don't like I said. I don't really care what people think, but it's
Yeah.
what you're leaving behind for your children is what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and those you care about. What are you leaving behind for them to remember you by?
Well, you don't
Not
want
necessarily give a shit what people think
negativity
about
to
you.
change
That
you.
ain't what I'm saying.
But it
Huh?
does change you. You don't want the negative people to change you, but it does.
Right.
But it's how
It
you
does.
handle it so you don't hurt
Like
the
I said,
people around you and your children.
as a grown up, we choose what shapes us. When you're a child, that's your parents.
Well, when you're a child, you
So,
have no choice. But when you
right.
grow up, you do
It's the
have a
old,
choice. And that's
if you
when you
let this
take
shit
command of, you know,
if you let this shit control your life and tell you who to associate with and blah 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 blah
well,
blah,
you're codependent.
you're not in control of shit.
Yeah.
You're not in control.
Yeah.
You're letting that control your life.
Yeah,
You're
you
not
don't want to
really.
control others, and you don't want to, you don't want to be codependent. You don't want to just hand over the keys to someone. That's lazy.
Yeah,
You got to be independent and keep yourself entertained. You don't expect somebody else to entertain you and somebody else to make you a living. Those are the things you do yourself. If and if you are doing a fun hobby and somebody wants to join you and do the hobby or whatever, that's how you get friends together.
yeah.
But you can't expect people to entertain you. That's your job.
Yeah. But you can. And I just put the wrong color now. I'm gonna smack myself. I'm sorry.
Don't
I put
smack
the wrong
yourself.
color. I'm sorry. Uh, I was gonna say something totally fucking fake. I'm sorry. Oh wait. Uh,
It's all good.
yeah. Whatever. Um. cat on my lap. It's even more awkward.
I tried to take a picture of me and my dog, but it was nearly impossible with a slippery phone in. Yeah, it can't be done with one hand and yeah. But I tried.
Yeah. Okay.
Boy, we were ranting and raving.
I'm not done. What are you talking about?
It just hurts your brain when you know
That's like, and also, like we talk about, being honest with yourself and others. If you can there, um, if you're somebody's friend, be their friend. Don't jerk them around. Don't lead them on thinking, hey, I'm your friend. And if you're really their friend, I don't fucking know. It's just frustrating. That people can't be honest about things like that. Are you my friend or are you not my friend? Are you doing this because you care, or are you doing this just for whatever reason?
Well, I mean, you're in control. I mean, if it's a situation that you don't know where you stand and it bothers you, step out of it, But if you're getting something out of it, then you're obviously still in it and you're getting something out of it.
The Christ mind is about understanding that those without it are delusional and deserve sympathy, but they don't. But that doesn't mean you have to tolerate them. Yeah. Hey, Cicada.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Don't come on here expecting to be understood. Laugh my ass off. That's true. Yeah, I don't care if they do or not.
If anybody can understand me, I feel sorry for them. My God, they are messed up.
Y'all are. Y'all let's screw up.
We're not meant to understand each other. We're not meant to tolerate each other.
Actually, yeah,
in my case.
That's part of a relationship.
Yeah.
There are things that about a person you may not like.
Well, yeah, it's relationship skills.
But you just gotta learn to deal with that person.
Well, where do we first learn relationships? From our parents. So, how was your parents' relationship was probably pretty good, huh, Becky? And then you were the youngest, so you had older kids you had probably lots of parents. I mean, everybody probably took care of you really good, huh? Why are you laughing?
Are you serious, brothers and sisters?
You did, didn't you? You were the
I'm
youngest.
Still here.
Well, birth order has a lot to do with personality. And I was the first, and then it was my sister, and then I had a brother, but I was 22 years old and already moved out of the house. So my brother, we didn't even we didn't live together ever, but he exists. But yeah, me and my sister, we were 2.5 years apart, and we pretty much fought like cats and dogs. But yeah, that's what they're here for.
It's more about blocking out the bad and enjoying the good. You can't force good on others. That's true. Yeah.
No.
The matrix of the masses.
Some people like bad. You can't tell
some
somebody.
People like that shit. Yeah.
I mean, it's how how you were brought up is your emotional reaction to anything. And for me, I didn't have
avoid it.
I didn't have a wonderful childhood, so my emotional reaction is not normal, and I have to learn to deal with that, and I have to learn to recognize it. But other people, you know, so you just have to blend with everybody's emotional reaction to how they were growing up. And if something freaks them the fuck and they run away, they're protecting themselves. You know, you have to respect that. I mean, you can't put two traumas together and expect good. You're going to expect probably a pretty volatile explosion, you know?
Oh, yeah, I respect that. Yeah, but, you know, you don't leave without a word. You know, you just say, hey, I'm... You know,
but then two traumatized people understand and could, you know.
Guys here now, I'm saying, you know, that's what friends do, you know. They don't just poof and disappear on you like that, you know.
No, but like I said, you know, you don't know what they've been through and what your behavior is. I mean, what their past experiences and what you represent to them and their, you know, how they feel. That's their right. They're independent people.
No, what? You know, if that's the case, you know, why they even bother with you in the first place?
Well, probably because you seem to need help, so they're trying to help you.
No, it could be the opposite too. See what I'm saying?
Well, you can see it that way. You can learn from good and bad.
It could be what I'm saying. It could be
lessons.
Yeah.
You know, some people can't even control what, you know, people do. Yeah, you can learn. That's just the value of life. You know, everything that happens is a lesson. And some, you know, some are good, some are bad. And then if somebody's hanging off in the distance, that means that your behavior is, you know, scaring them a little bit. Maybe you're asking too much.
What you ain't asking for shit, though. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
they may think that you are, is what I'm saying.
Okay, if you
how they perceive.
You got to be truthful to yourself. If you're showing, if you look at all your posts and all what you've said over the past 3 years and then summarize it, where's the emotional or part of it? I mean, what you, I can't explain it.
That ain't a reflection of who you are, though.
It is. Post.
Not for everybody.
Well, for me, I mean, I look at my posts as I just wake up and it's my personal, emotional diary, except I do put a little bit of information in there. And then I wonder why so many people are subscribed to my personal diary. But that's just me. But then other people post for other reasons. But yeah, but it is, you know, you get into this loop and you need to process your emotions or you freeze up. If, you know, you get if you keep freezing and going back but you have to get out of that freezing, you have to process it and let it run through you from the top of your head and on out. Then you can break loose.
Grows. That's right, baby. If they don't want to grow, that's their own. Well, you know, that's their choice.
Yeah. Yeah. Human minds are running programs. Yeah. We've all been soft programmed.
And
we all have different programs. So the same thing two different programs kick in. So it's two different perceptions, and that's where the conflict happens.
They think that you're doing what you want to do, but you know, like she said, you know, or you said there, we're all been programmed, you know, and stuff to do certain things on here.
Well,
that's why I said that one show that I had, you know, don't be who they want you to be who you want to be.
Yeah.
If you want to be like, say, if you want to be like, if you want to be an asshole, be an asshole. That's what you want people to know you as an asshole.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
want to
yeah,
say you're
that's
a
what
good
I
person,
was doing. Yeah. I mean, my
yeah, that's what
my
I was trying. I didn't want to say.
people were mean to me, and then I came on here and portrayed myself as if you come near me, I'm going to hit you or whip
Right,
you or what. So I wasn't really trying to attract men or women or anybody. I was in a state of, isolation and then defense. And the
right. But
normal reaction of people around would be to run away. The people that ran to me that wanted me to hit them, those were the ones I was worried about. And I got a few of those,
like Gasmask just said here, humans' minds are running programs, and we affect those programs with our inputs and outputs, right?
Yeah.
So if you want, it's if you're around positive people all the time, it's
You'll
gonna affect you in a positive way. If you're always around negative people on here, you're gonna be negative all the time. You're gonna be an asshole to people and treat them like shit. People that really care about you, you're gonna be like, the hell with you. Why do I even want to talk to you? Because you don't feed
Well,
the
yeah,
negative. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
There's a certain rush to that kind of stuff too. You got to think about that as well.
Yeah.
But see,
But
positive is more uplifting, and it makes you feel a lot better than the negative. So that's why I
yes,
try to focus on the positive here. With painting and stuff.
there's more
See,
energy and you can do more.
most people don't do heavy thinking. They accept what people they respect believe. For the most part, it's tribal instinct to do so. So it's almost unavoidable. Yeah, that's true
Yeah.
too.
Well, yeah. Well, deep
I
thinking,
identify
different
with
thinking,
most.
frowned upon
Yeah,
sometimes. Well,
yeah,
well, not really. That's not how you would say it.
yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't know.
Everyone,
I don't know. Nobody knows. Ha ha.
nobody knows. Ah.
And at a
I
flip of a
want fucking
switch, we can go crazy.
no. We can't do that.
Yes, we can.
No,
Yes, yes, yes. I have a switch.
no. There's a lot of shit there, though, y'all. Before I leave this
It's all
place,
going to be good.
there's a lot of shit that I still need to get off my chest, and you
Mm-hmm.
know, that was part today. There too,
Yeah.
but you know, it's just you don't want to be the negative though. That's the hard part. But yet you got to get these things out there. But I don't see it as being the negative. You're just getting your thoughts and your feelings out, and how you feel about certain things.
Well, we have to find out what they're doing to us, which that is negative, but it's positive, proactive to protect
You're as
ourselves
free as you want to be.
against the assault that they're doing
Soul
on
custody,
us.
mind custody, body custody. Break those chains. That's right. I'm talking about that, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a lot, everything, But yeah, y'all, I've got to go here. So that's pretty much finished. I'm gonna outline this in some of this. I'm gonna outline it all in white. So, but if you want to pop in after here, I'm putting the link there here in the chat there because I've been on 2 hours. I didn't even freaking realize it. So.
I want to be an elitist. You're on mute.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, there's the link if anybody wants to come in there. Like I said, this it's just my thoughts and stuff. Anybody just venting frustration there. But anyway, take care, y'all, and I'll
It's
see
all
y'all.
good.
I love you.
It'll get better. Bye.
See ya.
Take care, everybody.
Take care,
Much
y'all.
love.